Hello, this is question 7 on January 2012 Mechanics 2 paper from Edexcel. So it's an old specification question, but it's a very good one, very good projectiles question. So you have the point O is a fixed point on a horizontal plane. A ball is projected from O with velocity vector 6, 12, which means we know the horizontal and vertical components without having to calculate them. So this one is 6, that's the horizontal velocity, that is constant. And this one is the vertical component, which is 12. A ball is projected from O with velocity and pass through point A at time t seconds after projection. The point B is on the horizontal plane vertically below A, as shown in the figure 3, and is given that OB is 2AB. So we can say, for example, OB is 2AB. So if we call this A, this distance, we can say that this OB is 2A, is 2L, yeah? We are going to use that. Find the value of t. So we need to see when the particle is here, t. So we are going to work with the horizontal motion, that is constant velocity equal to 6, and the vertical motion, that is under gravity. So if we use for the horizontal motion, as is constant velocity, we can say velocity is distance divided by time. So the horizontal velocity is 6, and the particle is here at A when the horizontal distance is 2A. So we can write that the velocity, which is 6, is distance, which is 2A divided by t. And we can simplify, but at the moment we are going to leave it like this. So 3t is A, for example. For the vertical motion, we have particle moving freely under gravity. So we have something starting from O, and at one point, at one moment is at A. Vertical velocity is 12. Yeah, is this component here, is the vertical velocity. So we have a velocity that is 12. If I write subat and I choose a positive direction, so let's say, for example, positive is up, displacement from O to A is going to be A. So this vertical displacement, yeah. Initial velocity is 12 and is positive because I say positive is up. We don't need velocity, final velocity. Acceleration is minus the gravity because gravity is always down, and I say positive is up, and time is what they ask, yeah? So if we write a subat equation without V, we have this one, just to connect the variables that we have. So S is A, U is 12, time plus 1/2. I'm going to write minus already 9.8 divided by 2, which is 4.9 t squared. The time here and the time here is the same because the particle is at A at time t seconds. So what I'm going to do is solve simultaneous equations between this one and this one to find the time. So we can write from, I know what A is, so I can substitute this A here and find the time. That's what I need, yeah? So I have 1 and 2. I'm going to substitute 1 into 2, and I have A, which is 3t, sorry, is going to be 12t minus 4.9 t squared. So we have that 4.9 t squared minus 9t is going to be 0. So one possibility is t is 0 because the particle, when t is 0, again we have a situation where if A is 0, this one is going to be 0 as well. But that's not the solution that we are looking for. We are looking for the other solution, which is t equal 1.84 if we round to 2 decimal places. Seconds. Yeah, that's the time where the particle is at A. Then for B, it says the speed v of the ball at the instant when it passed through A. So at A, we will have a velocity that is tangent to the trajectory, and it will have two components. It will have a horizontal component, which is 6 because it's constant all the way, and it will have a vertical component going down that we can find using Subat. Yeah, so this one is the one that we need. So if we apply Subat again, we are in the same situation than here, but now I need to find this velocity. Yeah, I know the time and I just need to find the velocity. So I'm going to write again. So S is A, we don't know it. U vertical is positive 12. Velocity is what we need. Acceleration 9 minus 9.8, and the time is 1.84. I could keep all the decimals in the calculator before doing anything, and we're going to use a Subat equation without S, which is V is UT is U plus AT. U plus AT. So V is what we need. U is 12. Acceleration minus 9.8 times time 1.84, and this velocity is going to be 6 meters per second. This is the vertical velocity, and the horizontal velocity is 6 as well. So we have they are asking us the speed, yeah, so we need to find the magnitude. So we have a horizontal component which is 6 and a vertical component which is 6, and we need the magnitude of this one. So we are going to use Pythagoras. It's going to be square root of 6 squared plus 6 squared, which is 6 root 2. 6 root 2 meters per second. We can leave it like this, or we can divide if you want, which is 8.49, yeah, meters per second. If you prefer divide, if not, that's a beautiful answer. Then at another point C on the path, the speed is also V. We have to find the time taken for the ball to travel from O to C. So we have another point here that is going to be symmetrical, because remember, this is completely symmetrical. The horizontal velocity is 6, and if the final velocity, the velocity is the same, that means that this one is going to be 6 as well. But in this case, it's just up. So this one is 6 as well. Yeah. So we have Subat equation where my vertical velocity is 6. Yeah. So if we write again Subat at C, so for C at C, and we write Subat, we don't know the displacement. Initial velocity is still 12. And final velocity is going to be 6. Acceleration is minus 9.8. And the time is what we need. Yeah. So think that the particle is going up and going down, pass C and pass B. Both of them are at the same height, and the velocity here is 6 and the velocity here is 6. Well, it's minus 6 because it's down, yeah, but we have the same, it's just symmetrical, so we can say that the velocity is 6 because it's the same than here. Yeah. So Subat equation we have S, which is, which one? Again, this one, V is U plus AT. So V is 6, U is 12, minus 9.8 times the time. So from here, the time is going to be minus 6 divided by minus 9.8. We can leave as 6 divided by G if you want to. And if not, we can round. Well, what is 2 decimal places like before, 2 decimal places. Yeah, and that's all with this question.